I like bleach. I like bleach. And you know what it is? It's like an echolocation to find friends who like the anime that you like. It's a mating call for cosplayers. Worst comes to worst, it's gaydar for geeks. That's how I made all my friends. Katsucon was standing in the corner yelling, Trigon! And people wooed back to me. Woo, she's pretty cute. Woo, she's dressed like Tifa. Boo, it's a dude! Stupid cross-gender cosplayers. Making me give Yaoi a second try. That guy's great. The best part about the woo factor, though, is it only works at an anime convention. You can't stand in the back of a Walmart screaming, Dragon Half! Last Exile! I mean, you can. But then the Walmart greeters become beaters. You don't need that. It's good that it only works at an anime convention, because otherwise, people hunting otaku would have a pretty easy time, don't you think? They'd have a radar system to find us. If they ever started hunting otaku en masse, some of us would have to go into hiding. I mean, you'd be pulling an Anne Frank in your parents' attic. They'd come kicking down the door. Bam! I heard someone opening the pocky. Here, I can feel it, Gunther. Code Geass. Fruits basket, we're hunting a boy hunt. Oh, you're right. Bleach. Here's something in the walls. Bleach. The first 20 episodes of the Soul Society story arc. The first 20 excluding 21. Woo! Bam! So, I know New York Anime Fest, I've met some pretty experienced people, but let's see how experienced, okay? Master Keaton? Yeah! Very cool, okie doke. Gungrave? Naruto? Bible Black? Never shake hands with those people again. Now, another thing that you may run into anime conventions, and this will always get Uncle Yo down sometimes, is elitists. People who think they're too good to watch a certain genre of anime, and Uncle Yo's not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of fans hating on other fans for fanning more fans than Tamari. Sorry. I'm not a fan of that. So what I decided to make were the 10 Commandments for what? What are they doing? Okay, I just hear this movement. It's like, are they sneaking up? If I can hear them, they're bad ninja. So I made the 10 anime commandments for how to judge in watching a new anime. Thou shalt not judge an anime by its title. Bleach. Sorry, they don't clean anything. Thou shalt not judge a new anime by its opening theme song. By its random misuse of English. Because at least they're trying. By its opening theme's random misuse of English. Thou shalt not judge an anime by its first episode. This is key. Doesn't tell you where the series is going. You do not know how to cook because you saw Ratatouille. Does not work that way. Thou shalt not judge a new anime based on the fangirls. 10 years ago it was boy bands. Now it's Orin High School Host Club. Don't blame them, blame the parents. Thank you for bringing your children and encouraging this. Thou shalt not say the manga was better unless thou hast read the manga. Thou shalt not download illegal anime from the internet unless thou intends to share with thine anime club. Hi, Bandai! Thou shalt accept that gravity and the laws of physics are downright optional. Especially with dealing with hair. Sora's idea, I'm gonna spike my hair so I look like Goku. You know how many bottles of hair gel it takes for 5 feet of hair to stand on end? I know, I'm sorry I had to go there. It was great. The final Anime commandment, the most important one, this is about forgiveness. Thou shalt forgive thy parents' ignorance for calling it cartoons! And thus grouping Vash the Stampede on the same level as Bugs Bunny and SpongeBob SquarePants. You see Bugs Bunny take on Legato Blue Summer, you get back to me on that. Fanfic writers, get to work. I'm already there. I'm already. Another big thing in anime, giant robots. Y'all ain't clapping because you got the pun, did you? That's okay. You know what I always wonder watching the giant robots? What computer operating systems are running the giant robots?
Linux!
Someone always yells Linux. Now, I have a couple of theories. I want to talk about Macintosh first. Apple, Mackle. Now, see, for me, the neat part about Macintosh, they're all pretty much exactly the same. They all come fully loaded with anything you could ever want. It's just ready, you'll open it up, bam, good to go. Everything you'd ever want to do is there. The only thing you get to customize about a Mac is its outside casing color. Sounds a bit like Voltron, don't you think? Because Voltron's super user-friendly, does not play well with the competition. Just like Macintosh. You can't put anything into a Mac unless it's formed for a Mac. How frustrating and egocentric is that? And who's more egocentric than Voltron? Voltron's job is to wipe out other giant robots. All the other giant robots, despite the fact that he's made of 5 smaller robots that have to work in a perfect team, Voltron, not a team player. Kind of changes up those commercials, don't you think? I'm a PC! Form blazing sword! Whack! Kick! Tap. So that's Macintosh. Now, Microsoft. See, I'm convinced that there are still mecha out there operating on archaic, outdated, draconian versions of Windows. Windows 95, Windows 98. You all remember these things, right? Not user-friendly, user-malicious. The updates came from nowhere. And the blue screen of death lurked around every corner, ready to pop out and say, surprise! What mechas are so evil, so bent on destroying their users, they could operate on Windows 98 Avas. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Because you never knew what that crazy purple unicorn Unit 01 was going to do next. It breaks down in the first episode, and they just keep using it. And in the first episode, what's going on? A status report. We were running some tests, and, well, it went berserk and fell down. You trying to sell this thing to teenagers? All right, just make some backup copies of the pilot. What's that? It ate the pilot. It has a digestive system? Yeah, apparently so. Wasn't really in the manual. I don't want to know. Yeah, it's summoning the apocalypse. Control-Alt-Delete it! Get tech support on the phone! Should use Voltron.